What's going on, guys? Sherlock here, giving you guys a 5th gen NU match, actually, against Mootypwns. She was in the Z yesterday, I believe it was, and looking for a NU match. Well, I was looking for a NU match, couldn't find one, so she was looking for a Little Cup match. So I was like, hey, that's Little Cup. She's like, yay! So, don't really know too much about the Little Cup. This is just my team. Pretty much picked a generic lead. The pre-evolutionary form of Crossbow, which is Dweebo, I believe. So that's pretty much what I wanted to go for. And I use Smogon for all these sets, so thank God for that. But I'm going to start off with my Dweebo. She's going to start off with her Mienfoo or whatever. Seeing that she didn't go for the fake out, I'm guessing this thing is choiced in some way. So I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, knowing I can take whatever hit she wants to do. She goes for the U-turn, brings out her Swan. I don't know what the hell this thing is called. I'm just going to go for the Rock Blast. Surprisingly, I actually outspeed, so and it's super effective because she is flying. So that's going to be able to take it out. 3 hits, and there goes the first thing. So now she's going to bring out her Larvitar, and this thing, I really didn't know what to expect, so I'm just going to set up some spikes just to see what she's going to do. She goes for the Stone Edge. I really didn't care because this is only my lead, and I really wanted to scout out what this thing wanted to do. And it does have Flame Warp, so I still don't know what the hell this thing wants to do. So right now I'm thinking, let me just go into Diglett. I'll go straight for the Earthquake. It's Stab, super effective, and I am Choice Banded. So at this point I can take out her Larvitar and get warmed up with my Diglett. So she's going to bring out her Pharaoh Seed now. I really can't do anything to this thing except Earthquake. I don't want to lose my Diglett at this point, so I'm going to switch out, go to my Ponyta, just because I do have the Flare Blitz, and I can easily do a shit ton of damage to this thing. She goes for the Bullet Seed, gets a crit in the first one, really doesn't matter. It only hits me twice anyways. So she's obviously scared out by the Flare Blitz, but I still go for it because I am Choice Banded, I believe. I think I am. I think I'm Choice Scarfed, one of them. But I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. Does a shit ton of damage to her. I don't know what the fuck that thing is called either. But kills that thing. And now she brings in, I don't know what the hell this thing is called, the Krogonals, Toxic Croaks, pre-evolutionary form. So, goes for the Fake Out. Does a big roll with 3 damage. I flinch, obviously. At this point, I'm thinking she doesn't have rocks up. I could switch out my Ponyta and bring him in later, still not take any damage. So that's what I do. I bring in my Duskull, but she actually goes for Vacuum Wave, so I do doesn't affect me because I am Ghost. She goes for Dark Pulse, which I was not expecting. So that kind of scares the shit out of me. So I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp because I did think this thing was physical. So at this point, I do not want to take another Dark Pulse, especially since I'm a max physical defensive one. So I'm gonna switch out of my Duskull and just bring in my Diglett, hopefully to trap him in to going for a Earthquake, so I can take out this Krogonal, or whatever the hell this thing is called. And as you can tell, this thing is pretty much already out of health. But I forgot that this thing has Vacuum Wave. So there goes my Diglett. So I lose that thing, and I'm pretty scared now, just because this thing can probably do a lot of damage to me. I'm not sure what other moves it has. I'm gonna bring in my Tentacool now, just because I can pretty much wall it, hopefully. And I'm just gonna go for those Toxic Spikes just to get those layered, which means he has to bring it. She has to bring. I keep saying he. She has to bring in her Toxic Croak, pre-evolutionary form Toxic Croak back in to resist the to get away the Toxic Spikes. But I bring him Magnemite. I was hoping this was Hidden Power Fire, but I'm guessing this is Hidden Power Ground or something like that because it does normal damage to a Pharaoh Seed, and I am Choice Specs, I believe. So I really can't switch out my moves, and I don't want to switch out and switch back in because my Ponyta will die pretty much just to the spikes or Stealth Rocks. So I'm just going to keep going for Hidden Powers, let her set up her spikes all she wants. I really couldn't care less. And at this point I'm thinking, alright, if I can just kill her Pharaoh Seed, I can pretty much KO her Krogonal with a Hidden Power Ground if I really want to. Or I can just bring my Duskull, hopefully to resist a Vacuum Wave. And she brings in her Mienfoo, I think this is called Mienfoo, whatever the hell this thing is called. Now I predicted her to go for the I don't know what I just wanted to scout out what she wanted to do, and she actually goes for the high jump kick. And at this point, that would have been a great move. I would have switched out to Duskull because she would have automatically missed and would have hurt herself in the act of trying to do the high jump kick. So she's gonna switch out. I'm gonna go for the Ominous Wind, knowing that she only has her Cheese Nose left, and the Ominous Wind should KO this thing, especially since Spikes and Stealth Rocks just took some damage out of her. And the only poke she has left is, I believe, her Mienfoo. So I'm pretty sure I can KO that thing with a Ominous Wind if she doesn't KO me. Oh, she has Stone Edge. Okay, so Stone Edge is probably going to KO my Death Claw at this point. Critical hit, I don't think that mattered. But at this point, she is poisoned, and I can just bring in my Magnemite to go for the Thunderbolt to hopefully KO. So good game, Moody. Guys, give a like if you enjoyed. Check out her channel. Her link will be in the description, although she does not need an introduction. You probably know her by now. Cool thing, she's actually going to my college next semester, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, guys, take it easy.